Alright, what's up YouTube? We back with another video. I forgot to do a video on the clears. I installed clears here on the Dodge did away with that yellow marker light. The only problem is I also ordered new LED bulbs for them, which I already had the LED turn signals and LED fogs. I had cheap LED headlights, but I ordered some good ones from Headlight, and whatever reason they're sent reverse polarity is what they call it, which is a common issue on Dodge trucks, older Dodges, older Fords, and older Jeeps, what they claim. So they sell, I forgot to do an unboxing, unbagging video of this. So they sell these plugs. They're supposed to plug into the factory and headlight thing to reverse the polarity so that it'll be correct. What I mean by reverse polarity is at night, even though I have these adjusted to what I thought was right, they're actually backwards, because when you turn the high beams on, the high beams point at the ground and the low beams point way up. So they're reversed. The highs are lows and my lows are highs. The only other thing I'd have to say about this is that they kind of bulge out just a little bit more than the stock ones do, but it's not a noticeable or huge difference really. And they're sealed up, so I mean it's not really a big deal or a problem to me. But I also, last night I got on there and ordered some new fog lights, because you see these are nice and clean now, and those are just foggy. So we're gonna do an unboxing, kind of show y'all that, and then we'll dive into trying to install these and install those. I'm gonna have to take the headlights back out. So basically you're gonna see a uninstall and reinstall on these, even though I forgot the video installing them. You're basically about to see that. Yes, I know you're supposed to cut away from yourself, but I don't care. YOLO. You only live once. Let it happen. Wouldn't be the first time. So let's unbox these puppies and see what they look like. These are the new fog lights. They're kind of similar to factory, but they're supposed to be clearer. Oh yeah, definitely clearer. It's a big difference. So now everything will be cleaned up, good looking the way that they need to be. Of course, I had to take that factory halogen bulb out. I do have LED headlights down there. They just, on the Dodges, they got built-in grooves back here. Let's see if I can show this. They got notches there, and one under here. They just spin counterclockwise and pop out, and those are the 3 notches. So if you didn't know, you do now. I don't like how they didn't send, like with a plastic cover over these like they do for most. Even my Toyota had plastic. Oh, they even sent new hardware. But even my Toyota had plastic covers over these so that they didn't get scratched during the install process. So yeah, it goes this way. Assuming that's the passenger side. It's got these ones actually come with adjustments on the bottom of them. I'll show you on this one. You just screw it in or out and it'll tilt them up or down. Let's see, this is going to be, it was made January 10th, 2026. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pop that one out. Usually I save the old bulbs because I mean, you never know, like, if you're ever going to need those things for anything. You'd be surprised how often bulbs go bad on these old Dodges, these 3rd gen Dodges. Like my tail lights, they burn out like every other month. But my tail lights, the only thing that's LED in them is the reverse lights. The brake lights and turn signals are still halogen, which is aggravating, but to get away from it, it's going to be a few $100s because they have a motherboard that it all pops into, and then there's a wiring harness that clicks in to the motherboard after it's installed back in the tail light. And once that's installed in the tail light, then you have to clip it in and all that crap. But then I would also need more of these LED the resistor things. You know what I'm trying to say. I think this point of view video is a little bit better for everything. I don't need somebody to help me. I just show what I'm doing right in front of me. It's pretty sweet. But we'll take these. We're going to save them, so we're going to put them in the truck. Of course, the truck's probably dirty. These are the old LED bulbs that were in the headlights. They come from like Advance or whatever. So Sylvania. $9,007. These are the ones that go in my tail lights, so I always got extras. Freaking aggravating. I'll tell you that much. Alright. We got all this together, kind of buttoned up. We're going to figure out what we need to do about popping them out. Well, first things first, let's pop the headlights out. We'll go ahead and install those. Make sure that they're going to clip in like they're supposed to. We'll show you that process, and once them are installed, we won't be able to check till tonight whether or not they're working properly. Then I'll have to readjust them. I usually park 25 feet from the front of the shop door there and adjust them where they need to be. But let's go get the tools. We'll get both of those popped out of there, and we'll show you the process of all that. Alright, so we got the keys to the shop. Now we're gonna go open up the shop, and then we'll get the tools that we need. Alright, so we got the shop opened up now. Where's the 1/4 inch ratchet? I know he did not take that thing. We'll just go 3/8 to 1/4 with this adapter. Apparently my dad has got it out of here and did not put it back where it was supposed to be. Probably when he was working on that lawnmower yesterday. Right. I'm really like hoping my phone does not die during filming of this. Because that would suck. I know it's almost dead too. That's the worst part about it. I really need an impact. But my 3/8, I had a Hercules 3/8 drive impact from Harbor Freight. And it freaking burn up. So we'll get that off. You got 3 bolts that hold the headlight housing in. 3 10mm bolts. So we'll get that off. They got these little clips too, but I pulled the rubber off mine, so those things right there are just aggravating. I can't stand them. I despise the man who invented them. Man, what's that little piece of rubber gonna do? You got 3 freaking 10mm bolts in there. Who cares about that little tiny piece? Okay, your next one's gonna be down through here, under here. But anyhow, it goes under there, just like that. Loosen her up. See if she's all the way loose. So everything should be loose now on the truck for this headlight to come out. You got to kind of pry on the bottom of the bumper to get this part out. But now that we got that, we'll grab these here, our new adapters. We're gonna pray that this works. So if it don't, I'm about to be mad. So I've put a lot of time and money into this crap. You're just gonna lift the tabs, pop that off. This is going to not work. It'll plug here. Why won't it plug here? Brother. Oh my god. Money. Waste of money, brother. That's all that was. A waste of freaking money. These were some expensive headlights. We're gonna have to go back to the drawing board on these. I got all of them out, but 2 of them broke. Man, freaking A, bro. Maybe I just need to put the stock ones back in. I mean, that don't even plug into that, so I can't wire this up to here and get back to that part. We're gonna just set it in there for right now. I guess we'll go ahead and get these put on first. So we got to figure that out. We'll be right back once we figure that out. All right, we're live. What we did with the headlights, since they Headlight sent me some bad headlight bulbs. They were wired reversed, and the adapters I had weren't no good or didn't work. And I didn't feel like cutting my wiring harness. Man,
it's gonna be bright, bro.
It's gonna be bright as crap.
There's one bolt above it on the fog light. I'm pretty sure that you gotta get out. Right here.
No, that's the adjuster. That's how you adjust them up and down.
Yeah. Huh?
Slinging dust all over the place.
Yeah. What's he saying?
What's she looking at? My recording?
She said something about the mic, but I don't know.
See, we live at 5, baby. First thing I need to do is hand it under here so I can see if the freaking light bulb screws in.
All the connectors look right there.
Let me see.
I could put it in right here.
Yeah, that'll work. But I got to.
Yeah.
I got to figure
out with the old and with the new.
So I'll have to put it in like that.
Yeah, I can put it in from the front.
We gotta make sure it's vertically up and down.
I know how to do it.
Make your hand cramp up. Get that out of the way. That ain't it. Is it?
No, it's not completely straight. A little bit. No, that's not straight.
Hang on. Might be this way. Is that?
No, it's like that.
God dang.
That's straight up.
That?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it then. Let's see. Alright, turn them off.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright, now let's get this side out. I don't know what I got going on.
Makes it all look chrome all the way back. Once you get rid of these, if you do, these matte black fender flares.
Yep, those are coming off soon, and I'm gonna do the Bondo on the back.
Shop drop shackles.
Throw me some drop shackles back there and put it on some 7s.
Yeah. You'd have to probably trim for 7.
Squat the dog water out of it. Straight.
Yeah.
Perfection.
Looking pretty
Get all
good.
this stuff out the way. We could get a closed up look.
That's what you got to do. Get these in chrome and these in
Take
chrome.
them two. And that's new.
So I'm sure that Chevy's got a bunch of
Thousands.
content in it.
And LEDs all the way
Got a
around.
lot of work to it. And I want a red carpet, only what the feels ago. I like you looking at when you kick them.
Turn them on.
With the headlights and fog lights turned on. Yeah, it makes it look so much better. Alright, reveal, y'all.
High beams. Low beams. Alright, do the hazards.
Hazard.
Oh, them things are bright. Alright, that's good. Yes, sir. Alright, that's going to be a wrap on this video. Let me know what y'all want to see next.